Okay, now here's a young fella who will show you how if you really, really want to do a business, you got to figure out a way to do it and not get money from a bank or friends or anybody, but be able to create your own money to start your own business. Right, now this young guy with two of his friends always wanted to start a business and they didn't have any money, so they went on the street and started dancing. That's right. Now the first time they were out there, he was telling me how he made about $30 or something like that in about 3-4 hours. Then they found out like how to use the crowds and all this kind of. They learned by doing. So they didn't quit after only $30. You know, they would be going nowhere. And then they built it up, their little street. You know, there's some public square kind of thing, and they're making $300 or $400 for a couple hours, like 3 hours or so. You would say, wow, that money was able to get them to start their business. And then he went on the internet and he's getting like over $20,000 of free money on the internet to give his business a big boost. So the three of them now are really trying to finish school, and have this great business that they found in just getting money from people on the street or people on the internet. That's right. Watch this. Well, Patrick Long, man, I don't know, man, you're just second year of college and you're getting $20,000 on the internet for the neatest pair of gloves I've ever seen. I go running every day and I have these big gloves and I listen to my Chinese, I'm trying to study Mandarin, and my little Chinese app, I take my gloves off my thing and I cut the top of my gloves off to use it. And you solve that problem by inventing, I guess, these gloves for people, right?
That's right. That's right, Matt.
and what is it? I mean, and they're sexy looking. I mean, they're stylish gloves. They're not some jockey looking clunky things, right? These are fashion items that you wear, these beautiful leather gloves that will, any touch screen will work. And you don't have to take them off in the winter. And that's very important for you guys in Toronto, huh?
Especially. I don't mean to perpetuate any stereotypes about Canada, but from Halloween onwards, it's just frozen wasteland. So, yeah, we've come up with this line of gloves. Yeah. It's called the Touch Point Leather Glove. Any part of the glove works on the touch screen, and you can use it throughout the winter for texting.
So any part of the glove. So even if I put my heel of my hand on it or anything, huh, that'll still work.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen these gloves, you know, like have little magnetic tips or something nonsense. I don't know what that is, but so you solve that whole problem. Wow. So I mean, you're a business student, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Right. 20 years old, I guess, 19, 80, something like that. Second year of college, business school, and you go on the internet. Now, I guess and now you raised $20,000. You hope for only $2,500. You're not telling your professors how wrong you were, really, are you? Your goal was only $2,500, and you may get $20,000. So you screwed up, didn't you?
Somewhere along the line, I forgot to carry the
boy. You better get better professors. Tell you how to do this better. But it's just wonderful, and they're really fashionable items, and I think the neatest thing about them is that, God, they're half price now, because you're in production, so you're going to have a big business right after this is over, in another week or two. So people who go now and get this are going to get them like a 50% discount, aren't they? Yeah.
That's right.
And you're going to deliver for Christmas, huh?
Yeah. The thing that we love about selling online and through crowdfunding platforms is that there are no retailers involved. We really managed to cut out a lot of what hikes up the price at normal retail. So we can offer them at $65 where they would normally be $100, $120.
Yeah. No, I mean, I see them.
We're excited about it.
I see it in Macy's and stuff like that now. And that's a little tough on a glove. But here, with that technology stuff, I mean, and that increases the value and price and everything. So it's a heck of a deal, and what a gift! Everybody's using one of these things. So if you get and it doesn't look like a touchscreen glove. That's what's so neat about it. Do you have one there you could show people? Yeah.
I qualify this here. So this is, you know, we'll get, it's one of our models. It's called the Rider Glove. It's very basic, you know, very simple sort of construction.
But it's elegant simple. It's not stupid simple. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I have my iPhone here. And so what it really allows me to do, it's cold, I'm outside, but I need to send that message, or I need to make the call. And so, two PM over
just
there.
like that. Wow. Wow.
So,
Wow.
I don't know. It's exciting stuff because it's just something. It's something we needed. It's something our friends needed, but we thought not. Right.
So you're really, you know, a college entrepreneur, you know, and making more money than most people I know who just starting a business who have 20 years on you, maybe. And that's what they now. But you started out. Your partners, you and your partners started doing what together?
Well. Yeah, we kind of started as just kids, right?
But doing what? Weren't you dancers or together?
That's right. Yeah. So we had an idea for some fashion accessories. We thought that we were kind of fashionable guys. We could do this, but we didn't have any money to start the business. We didn't really want to take out a loan. We didn't want to ask our parents. And so we started as break dancers.
I mean, that's how you finance your first product?
And so, yeah, the very first product we had, we went out to Dundas Square, which is like the most highly trafficked area in Toronto, and just started dancing on the street for change. So it was, for the first time we went out, I think we made a total of like $30.
Wow, well, that's not a bad evening or whatever it is.
But for 3 hours of street dancing, it's horrible, right?
I don't know. I mean, you wouldn't make $30 3 hours, making latte somewhere.
That's true. Yeah. And so but as with anything, right? We were talking over time. We learned how to attract an audience, how to interact with people on the street. Do you want to see the show? It's going to be amazing. Come on down. We learned. With the little money we had, we bought bigger speakers. We bought some flooring so that we didn't need to dance on the concrete. And the operation expanded to the point where we had a microphone and we were just it was a mini circus.
And so you went up to what in 3 hours? I mean, what?
We went up to like $300 to $400 for 3 hours.
Wow, from $30 to $400 an hour, right? Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, and that financed your first business. So you, without a bank, without your parents' money, without anything, you just used whatever talent you had to get this thing going, didn't you?
That's really what it's about, is everyone has something, even if you don't know it yet. Something that can be cultivated and turned into something of value for other people. And that's really the legacy and that you'll leave in the world.
So now you don't see a major career in breakdancing, but you're going into fashion accessories. But it's better than delivering pizzas, right? To make your money, to do what you want to do, right? So you had this, and if you can make $400 in an hour, man, that's a nice fallback position. Now,
right, there's always that.
Now, I'm wondering if in your business classes, do they use you as an example for entrepreneuring?
I have been more and more recently called out to talk at my school.
I see. Well, that's great.
Just in regards to this, it's not the only way to do it.
Absolutely.
It was wild, but it serves as an example of how to turn your passion into something.
But it's maybe not the only way to do it, but it can be done. So you're sitting there, you start it with the same problem we all have. You have no money, you have an idea, and you don't know how to get it done. So you were resourceful enough to found that dancing got you little money, Kickstarter got you big money, and none of those meant a big investment on your side. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and so you didn't have to get money from some fat cat who was going to make you hire their girlfriend or something like that. Or and you did it. But more importantly now, consumers for Christmas should get these gloves because they're not going to get a deal like this anywhere else in the stores. And when you come out and fully get these in production and they'll be in retail stores, they're going to be double the price. So now is the time to cash in on you, right? And it's Aaron Attire, AEON Attire, ATTIRE. I flunked English in college. .com, and you can get your size. And you show what you taught me so much looking at your site. You taught me how to measure my glove size. I never knew that. You just take a little tape around here and you read the number.
Yeah, exactly. It was simpler than I thought it was. So I had no idea.
Neither did I. And I've been a men's fashion as a kid for many years, too. Well, you're a delight, Patrick. Thank you for doing this. Thank you for sharing your experience and motivation and enthusiasm with everybody else, because we all could do that. Take what we have and just use it to the most we possibly can, right?
That's right.
Okay, AaronAttire.com. Thank you so. Okay, so maybe you can't dance on the street, but there's a way. I mean, how to use your own creativity to do this. Maybe you go out and walk dogs at night or something. People have a lot of dogs to be walked or something. Whatever it is, you could sell a service and it doesn't cost you anything to find customers to do it. So the people on the street can give you money, and then the internet can give you money. Yeah, and then you got your own business making lots of money.